How do you eat for a whole day on just $2? In one of Asia's busiest capital cities? Let me show you. Hi, I'm June, a 32-year-old low-income worker living in Hanoi. I make around $500 a month. After I send money to my mom, after rent, gas, and everything else, I have about $70 left for food, a little over $2 a day. Today, I'll show you exactly how I survive on that, from morning until night. Come with me. It's 6 in the morning. The city is already warm, and the streets are slowly waking up. I don't make coffee at home. The first thing I do is walk down to the corner for a glass of chada, iced tea, the cheapest drink in this whole country, sometimes almost free. On every sidewalk in Hanoi, you find a plastic stool and a kettle of it. I sit, hold my cold glass, and watch the city start its day. I usually skip breakfast to save money, but today is special because you're here watching, so let me treat myself. Just outside my alley, there's an old auntie who sells soy sale from a basket. Soy sale is sticky rice with mung bean, fried shallots, oil on top. She scoops it onto a green leaf, folds it, hands it over warm. One of the most loved breakfasts in Hanoi. Workers grab it on the way to work. Students eat it on the motorbike. It costs me 60 cents. 60 cents, and it keeps me full until noon. Do you have something like this in your country? I eat it walking through my neighborhood. I live in an old collective housing block. We call it khu tập thể. Built decades ago in the subsidy era. Gray, cracked walls. People add metal cages outside windows for space. We call them tiger cages. Laundry hangs from every balcony because there's no dryer, and in this warm air it dries fast and flaps in the breeze. The stairwell is dark and narrow, no elevator, so every trip up is a small workout. But this is home. Standing on the street and looking up, you can see life on every floor. Laundry, a radio, someone frying breakfast. I take my old scooter, almost 20 years old. My uncle gave it to me. It drinks gas like water, but a new one would be foolish for me. The narrow lanes of the old quarter aren't made for cars anyway. A scooter fits everywhere. Now it's almost noon and I'm hungry again. Let me take you to my favorite cheap lunch in all of Hanoi. Cơm bình dân, ordinary people's rice. A little eatery where the day's dishes sit in trays behind glass. You point at what you want and they pile it over rice. I sit on a low stool with the locals. I point at a few things, some braised meat, a little tofu, a spoon of stir-fried veg, maybe a bowl of can, and the iced tea on the table is free. This plate costs about $1.50, the most expensive thing I'll eat today, and worth every cent. Eating out isn't the healthiest. Maybe one day I'll cook more. But honestly, a plate of cơm bình dân is often cheaper than buying all the ingredients. In a city of millions, everyone is chasing something, and here I am, on a plastic stool, grateful for a cheap, hot plate of rice. After lunch, I have time, so let me show how I spend an afternoon without spending much. I stop by a little convenience store near home. Please don't laugh. These bright, cool shops are everywhere now, and in this heat the air conditioning is free. I like wandering the quiet aisles. In a loud city, even a small shop feels like a calm escape. This is how an introvert like me finds peace for almost nothing. But I'm also here for a reason. I grab a few packs of instant noodles, mì tôm, the cheapest dinner there is, and tonight that's what I need. By evening, the heat finally eases. On my way home, I pass the park. Old people exercising, groups playing badminton, couples walking, kids running around. After a long hot day, the whole neighborhood comes outside to breathe. I slow down for a minute just to watch it. Dinner is where I save the most. Back in my kitchen, I boil water and cook my mì tôm. If I have an egg, I drop one in. A few greens if there. Let me be honest. I have high blood pressure. My doctor wouldn't be happy. As a man here, nobody asks how I feel. It's about what I can do for others. This dinner costs me about 40 cents, and it fills me up for the night. Food like this isn't a treat for people like me. It's survival, something warm in my belly before another long day. I eat, clean up, and lie down. Tomorrow starts early. Let's add it up. 60 cents breakfast, $1.50 for lunch, 40 cents for dinner, about $2.50 today. Most days I skip breakfast, so it's under 2, and somehow I'm okay. Living in a big city is never easy, but I've learned something. We need to know when we have enough, because human greed has no bottom. If we keep chasing money without ever feeling content, we may lose the small happiness right in front of us. A warm plate of rice, a quiet aisle, a 60-cent breakfast. 40. Life may be hard today, but as long as I have willpower and a desire to improve, one day things will get better, and so will yours. Life may be hard today, but as long as I have willpower and a desire to improve, one day things will get better, and so will yours. Because you were here today, I treated myself a little more than usual. How much does food cost where you live? See you next video.